Hi, everyone. Sorry about the delay. I think I wrote it wrong and it was always at 5, it wasn't at 4. I don't know why I did that. It was a mistake. So I'm so sorry for those of you who were waiting. I tried to come as soon as possible. I was just doing videos, so I was wrapping it up and also helping my husband kind of get situated with the kids. Oh my gosh, my hair's like this. It's getting hot. It's getting hot here, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Hey, babe. How I'm gonna do that with the heat and everything. You guys, pour some wine. And the lights because we have noisy. Hi, Marty. Hi, Mary. Hi. Um, cheers, you guys. Pour some coke. I just ordered some food because I told my husband, hi, Laluola. I just told my husband, I that I had some frozen pizzas, but he hurt his back. He's been having the back pains for a couple of days. And he's like, I'm not cooking anything, just order food for us. Hi, Ruby. Is this your first time here? I don't remember seeing you before, but maybe I have a mommy brain too, you guys, so forgive me. So, how is everyone? Oh my gosh. This week went by so fast. I feel like. Oh, welcome. I'm so happy you can make it. Sorry, I'm going to do a little bit of change of angle. So you don't have to see my little chin all the time. Hi, Gail. Welcome. So glad you could make it. How is everyone? I'm so excited. Today we have Natisha from Authentic Book Box here. Am I crooked? Am I straight? This background, you guys, is driving me insane. So I don't know. I ordered something on Amazon, so we'll see. Since it's fabric, you have to put it straight. I want to get something a little bit more like stiff so you can't see fault or anything. And then my husband was like, oh, I saw the other day one of my videos, like the wood was like all crooked, and I'm like, I'm sure it triggers some people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hi, Nancy. I think I said hello, maybe. So yeah. And I don't have a phone right now. I gave it to my son, so I can't send messages. So feel free to share this on Facebook or whatever. Invite people over because I usually try to do it like I'm live. So anyway, I don't know if you guys know about Authentic Book Box, but I unboxed it a few times. I think 3 or 4 times. And I was paying for it myself. I got 2 free boxes, but then I did pay for it the other times. And I just took a break because I was getting, like I get a lot of subscription boxes for free. So I have a really limited budget that I wasn't, like being able to read all the books that I was getting. And if I'm paying money, then I'm like, okay, I like to try different ones because I can't buy all of them at the same time. So anyway, but it's a really good box. There's nothing wrong with it. I do have a lot of FOMO when I see it. And I'm like, I want it. I'm surrounded by things, you guys. Like I have boxes. I just did hi Tina. I just did a Stitch Fix and a Nadine West video, so I have clothes all over. And then I did 2 boxes. I got some mail too. I got some things for the kids from Etsy shop and stuff. So like my bed. Hi Ronnie. My bed is full of stuff. The hardest part about the live when I'm done and my husband's like, okay, bye, I have to go study. And I'm like, wait a second, I have to like clean everything and make the bed like livable, the bedroom livable, so we can come in here. That's the hardest one. I'm like, I need like to de-set up, unset up or whatever it's called. How are you, Ronnie? I don't know if you were here last time. Were you? Oh my gosh. Thank you. You know what? Like I bought them on Amazon, I think, but I got the idea from Uncommon James, Christine Cavallari's brand. She has them, but I feel like they don't fit me. Like they kind of go like this. I don't know if it's the shape of my, lobes. So no, well, now it's like maybe better. And she sometimes wears them with her hair up, and they look so pretty. I don't know. They came in three different colors. I think this is the rose gold one. I couldn't find one of them, and then I have silver too. So thank you. I like it. Long story for just the story about earrings. I'm gonna look a little further. I feel like I'm too close and too big. My face. So we're here, you guys. I came a little earlier because I know some of you guys were waiting because I put 4 p.m. I'm sorry about that. It's usually 5. 5 is gonna be the regular time, and there's gonna be exceptions. Um. So there was one time we did at 6, and then another time at 4, but normally it's gonna be at 5. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. How are you? It's so good to see you guys. So everyone, just tell me things. I want to hear from you guys. I am so tired lately. I don't know what it is. You guys, I don't know. But yeah, I've been doing so many things lately too. Like Walter's getting assessed for preschool. And hi, Priscilla. And we don't know, they're gonna put him. You know how he has vision impairment, so he doesn't have any developmental delays or anything. He's like a normal kid. It's just like vision impairment. So we've been going to preschool assessments, and he's been such a grumpy kid. Like, oh my gosh, it was kind of embarrassing. I was talking to the psychologist, and like, I feel like I'm a mom because, I mean, he's 2 years old, almost 3. And they were making him do like, okay, can you point where's the piggy and where's the dog? So he started doing it. The first day he loved it, and they gave him rewards, blah blah blah. And then the second time we went, he was like, this is work. So he did it a couple times, and then he was like, I'm done. And he started throwing himself on the floor, and he was like so embarrassing, you guys. I was like, oh my gosh. But I feel like they didn't have enough rewards in a way. They're like, okay, you can do this, but then wait, you have to do this first, and then hi Jesse, and then again, like, yeah, it was just like, and then we went 2 or 3 more times this month, and the last time he was like not cooperating. One time we did it in the morning to see if that would change things, and I wanted my husband to go, but he's like, I'm not gonna be functional because he studies at night and sleeps in the day. So he's like, I'll stay with the kids, but I can't. Like, I don't think I can just go there and function. And they barely got anything out of Walter. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But they know he's smart. He just needs, they just need to see how much he knows. So anyway, I hope they put him on a program that it's not for developmental delayed kids. That is more, like, because William was in special ed. I have nothing against it, and it really did help him. But since Walter is not like special ed per se, he's just like vision impaired. We'll see. But anyway, yesterday we went to the ophthalmologist. Get this. There was a shooting in Orange, in the city of Orange, at like, I don't know what time it was. I was in the city of Orange at that same time where the shooting happened. I didn't hear anything, but hi, Sophia. I didn't hear anything. But then I came home and I read the news last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was there. Um, and we just went to see a specialist about his eyes and how like some of the eyes are not centered. So anyway, nothing bad. He got a new prescription for glasses. She said that the eye situation can be solved by surgery if we ever want to. It's going to be covered. Um, but she doesn't recommend patching the eyes because then he has nystagmus. Sorry if I'm boring you. I was just doing a little preamble while we wait for more people to come. Anyway, since he has nystagmus, the eyes move like this. She thinks that if we patch one, his nystagmus is gonna get worse. She doesn't think that nystagmus is gonna be solved by surgery. Although there was a doctor at UCI too. We went to UCI yesterday that did used to do surgeries, and I talked to a mom that she thinks her kids do see better because of the surgery. But this doctor told me she doesn't think it improves vision. It's just maybe more aesthetic, like it doesn't show you like. So, but this doctor is not doing surgeries lately because he got a lot of criticism because the surgery was like experimental. He had it done on over 200 kids with success, but I guess he stopped doing it. It's like $20,000. Like it's a lot of money. I think that this family from Australia, she has 3. Oh my gosh, Jesse, have you ever experienced it? We don't know because oh, thank you. This is one of the yellow ones from. It looks more bright in. There you go. Like the close up looks a little bit like this is one from Seven True. We don't know because he's not. He's just starting to talk a lot, but we don't know how he feels to have nystagmus. Like I tried doing it, like it's like crazy. Like you don't see focused. They see kind of blurry. I saw this guy. He has ocular albinism, and he did a video, and he was saying how the world looks, and he showed like basically a world kind of like blurry. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it's really sad. But they don't know in a way, like that's all they know. Um, so maybe in the future, like when technology gets better, they'll find a way to. I mean, maybe when he's older and we do the nystagmus surgery, like he'll say yes, I see better or not. I don't know. I want to talk to that mom a lot. She has 3 kids with albinism. Hi, Sylvia. And two of them had the surgery, and she says that the kids see better. I saw some videos, and the kids still don't look at like they don't do like eye contact. They kind of look around. So I don't know. Lalo. I know there was just a shooting. It was like 2, right? One in Atlanta, and then there was another one in Colorado. There's so many shootings in Colorado. Like it's crazy. I don't even want to get into that because. Hi, Sue. Oh, sorry, I'm moving. So yeah. I got a different background. Have you guys seen the videos where I just did a couple videos with my curtains? And I feel like the curtain kind of gave it a little more depth, like there's almost like more space. And I thought about like, why don't I buy some color curtains, like hot pink or something I like? I don't know. But I did buy another backdrop on Amazon that is pink brick. I want to see how it looks. I don't know, you guys. I'm still like, I don't know. I mean, it's okay to change it up, I guess. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Oh, we have the guest here. What time is it, you guys? I can't see the time. I mean, I'm not gonna make her wait or anything, but let's see. Should we do it? Well,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
How are you? Oh my gosh, you look
I'm
so pretty.
good. Oh, thank you. I love your new setup.
Oh, thanks.
It looks great.
I was just talking about that because I'm like sometimes this backdrop kind of drives me crazy a little bit because it's fabric and you can see the folds and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Oh,
Like if I should
I
change it
love
out.
it.
Oh, thank you. I love you. What are you wearing? A kimono or a blouse? That's so pretty.
It's a dress.
Oh,
It's
so pretty.
yeah, yeah. It's my I have 2 seconds to get fancy dress, so just throw it
Oh,
on real quick.
oh no, it looks awesome. I love your
Thank
hair.
you.
You look so pretty in video.
Oh my
Like you
goodness.
look pretty in
Thank
pictures
you.
too, but I feel like you're prettier. You're prettier live.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
No problem. So, you guys, in case you don't know, this is Natisha, the curator and owner of Authentic Book Boxes, and this is a kind of brand new box. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm moving. How old is the box?
Uh oh my goodness. How much we started in September.
I was gonna say
Um
September too. Yeah,
Yeah. So less than a year, but yeah, it's been great.
it's been taking kind of like I feel internet by storm in a way. Like we've been seeing it a lot, and your photography skills, I think they help because the pictures are so beautiful.
Oh
Do you
my
take all
goodness.
the pictures?
I do. I take all the pictures. It's definitely a lot of research to figure out how to take nice
I know.
pictures, and then yeah, my phone is just full of so many pictures of books.
I know. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to take what how I want my pictures to look like. It's just like, yeah, it's a constant learning.
Yes,
Everyone's
constant.
everyone's saying hello, and yeah, tell us a little bit about your box.
Yeah. So like I said, we started in September. So Authentic Books is a customizable, immersive book reading experience. Um, I really want everyone to kind of remember to just stop, take care of yourself, read a book, use self-care products. I love food. So the chocolates are like the hot item in the box.
Yeah.
So I make sure you have a nice snack and cocktails or tea. Another part of self-care is also caring for others, your community. So all of our products are from small businesses. I try my best to see if these small businesses are also making some kind of contribution, through their work. And then 5% of profits are donated to a charitable cause. And then about every quarter, I'll change it. So yeah, it's been great.
How did you think of this subscription? How did it come out to be?
Well, being a mom of three, I kind of stopped taking the time
Yeah.
to take care of myself. I've grown up just loving books, and like that's just my greatest escape. And I just always wanted to get back into it. And I'm all about experiences. And they say that your five senses is kind of what triggers, a memory.
Yeah.
So, you think about a special moment, and like maybe a certain scent will kind of trigger that like happy moment. So yeah, I was like, why not take this book, maybe it'd be a thriller or a romance, and just fully immerse yourself. All of the items are connected to the five senses and pulled straight from the book. So, if the main character smells like oranges, then you're going to get an orange candle. And yeah.
That's what makes it very unique. I think like the five senses, and also that all of the items are pulled from the book too. That is very unique. And also it shows that you put a lot of work into it. I'm sure like you have to read the whole book and then do all the curation based on that.
Yeah.
You can just pull, I'm gonna grab this or grab that. It just takes a lot of thought.
Yeah.
And you can tell like the packaging, even everything is just so beautiful and such an experience. Even the unboxing is such a nice experience. Also adding the cocktail, that customization, like we were saying, like you can choose tea or a cocktail is something new that we haven't seen. And adding the chocolate too, because I think every box should have a bar of chocolate.
The chocolates are the best.
No. Hi Kelly, hi Miss Chris. The people are coming. Hi Mom Dukes. I don't think anyone else came. So yeah, that I bet that was did it take a lot of prep before you launched in September to start putting all your ducks in a row?
Somewhat. The biggest parts was the website, getting the website together. I just was ready to just get going and just do it. So funny enough, so Wes, he's the co-founder.
Yeah.
He's designed our beautiful boxes. There it is.
Beautiful.
Back there. He's designed the boxes. About every month there'll be like a different box. He's done the website, all the creativeness. And I told him the beginning of August, I said, in 30 days, we're going to launch Authentic Books. So we literally, like in 30 days, just worked nonstop every day. And sure enough, September 1st, we were live. So
he's your husband too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know I saw your picture and I'm like, oh, maybe they're business partners. No. Okay. Sorry, my husband was
No.
my and it's so funny because you have three girls and I have three boys, and I thought that was so funny.
Yes.
We don't have variety so far. I don't know.
No variety. You know what? I don't think I could handle the mix up at this point.
No, I know. It's kind of the thing. It's like, oh my gosh, so different. It would be so different. So, and I think like if I try for a fourth, I always say like, I think I'm going to have a boy anyway. So.
Yeah, I already know that.
So funny. My mom had three girls. We have a brother and he's adopted. So she also had like three girls biologically. So I know it's fun. I hope they're best friend. It's so fun to have sisters, definitely. So yeah. So I don't know if you guys have any questions. I did have some questions that I think I sent to you already. So and I don't have them on hand. So, but they're usually the same questions that I ask everyone. So what is one of the favorite things that you like to put in the box? Well, I know you said chocolate, but
you know what? The candles are probably the most fun. So, like I said, I am constantly looking like, what is that scent going to be from the book? So, right now we've been working with the Price Collective, and when I'm done reading a book, I just have, this sheet of notes, And Lauren is amazing. I send her all my notes, and I give her like a first draft of like, okay, these are the scents I think we should use. Our candles also have gemstones and usually dry
Yes.
botanicals. So we
Yes.
also try to have a connection somewhat between, I mean, these are like the tiniest little details I'm sure no one notices, but like
Oh, I do.
we go down to like the nitty-gritty details, and it's so fun to like work with her, because I mean we are like going back and forth until we're like, okay, this is it, this is the perfect candle
Oh,
for this book.
and they smell so good, and I love what's on top too. I think it makes it so special, and it's so beautiful. And so far, all of them that I got have smelled so good. Even one, I don't know if you remember, but one, when I smelled it, it took me to a specific place, and it was so funny because it was the one, I can't remember now, but it was the one from how to fail a flirting.
Yes.
And it took me to a mall, and there's some malls in Argentina that have coffee houses, and like the
Okay.
smell of coffee in the mall, it was like so weird.
Yes, that
But
one was cedarwood and amber.
yeah, but I smelled
Yeah.
coffee for some reason. I don't know why, but I was like, wow, it's just so funny. Like it took me there, and it was so specific. It's just so funny.
Yeah,
We
great.
have some questions. How do you select your books? And someone said, what is the process when choosing the books?
So every month around the first, so like today, for example, I will announce the 2 book options. They are always newly released books. And I will always try to make sure that the genres are not the same. So for example, this
Right.
month we have The Good Sister, which is a thriller, and then the other one is Style A for Aunties, which is more of like the contemporary romance. So yeah, I try my best to, that's also a process of trying to figure out what are going to be the top 2 books for that
Yeah.
month. And obviously it's not a perfect science, but
Right.
so far it's been fun. I've been getting a lot of great feedback. So I announced the books. If you're a current subscriber, you get an email saying, hey, it's time to pick your book. You pick it, and the customizable part is we now have add-ons. So they're one-time add-ons. Say you want to
Yes.
do tea and cocktail, or you want the chocolate
That's
from
awesome.
both the books. You can do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember like we were talking about that, and also like I think you can add both books. Is that what you said?
You
Sorry.
can also add both books. It'll come in a bundle, so you'll get the music playlist, the bookmark, and then the box also comes with recipes from the box. So
Yes.
cocktail recipe and a food recipe. So you get this
Yeah.
cute little bundle as well as add-on.
And Tina was asking how many items on average are in each box.
Ooh, so I should know this off the top of my head. So there are 3 experiences: mini,
Yeah.
full, and premium. Off the top of my head, the premium comes with the book, a drink, the chocolate bar, 3 self-care items. So where are we now? We're at 6. And then if you want to count the recipe card,
Right.
the bookmark, you also get a custom tasseled bookmark. And then a music playlist. So it's kind of up to you if you want to count those as items
Right.
as well.
So I would say like a candle, chocolate, the
Oh, and the
drink.
candle.
Yeah,
Yes.
and 3 about 7 items, 7 to 10, I would say, um, with um, with the bookmarks and everything else. So, my sister actually is asking how you can you tell us more about the music playlist? What platform do you use?
So the music playlist, you get like this little business size card. It's a Shopify, not Shopify, I'm so sorry, a Spotify.
Spotify.
It's a Spotify playlist. And those are so fun to create too. So the music doesn't have words, and I probably should do a better job of telling people that, because everyone's like, "Oh, I don't want to listen to music while I read a book." It's
Oh, I
just
didn't know that.
it's just the instrumental versions. So let's say if it's a thriller, then it's going to be kind of like a thriller, like spooky-ish type music.
Yeah.
So just imagine like if you were to buy the soundtrack to a movie, most of the
Right.
time those soundtracks don't actually have words. It's just like
Right.
the score from the movie. So it's just an extra level
Yeah, I didn't know.
to
Actually, I
hear.
didn't know. I thought they were the actual songs, and I actually never checked the playlist, to be honest. But I was always curious, like, how do you curate it? Because I feel like you would have to know so many songs, like so many different songs.
Yeah, no, it's all of, it's, I love movies too.
Yeah,
And so usually a book will remind me of a series of movies. And so I hit up those soundtracks first. And then, one thing
okay,
inspires you to something else. And before you know it, I have a playlist.
that's cool. That's good. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that they didn't have words, which makes it kind of exciting because I also don't read with music. But I could put like classical music or stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
feel like if there was something like that with no words, that would make it really exciting.
Yeah. No, one of my favorite playlists was for The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. She's in Paris. So I
Yeah,
found like very cute, like Parisian, like cafe type music. And that was probably one of my favorite playlists.
I should check it out because I did love that book.
But
I
yes, all of our
loved it.
playlists are on Spotify. If you look up Authentic Books. So even if you're not a subscriber, if you just want to check it out,
Yeah,
they're all there.
definitely, because I love the book so much. I think I got it in your box, so I was like, oh, and it started kind of slow, but the book was so beautiful. It was like
Oh, yes.
so beautiful. Gail says that the music does make it different, and Priscilla says that she loved Violin Delight's jazz soundtrack, and it was so
Yes.
perfect for setting the atmosphere. I
Yeah,
haven't read
that
that
was
one.
fun too. That one was set in the 1920s. So I'm like, let's do full cabaret, burlesque, jazz,
That
club,
sounds pretty fun.
music.
I wonder Layla too, because like that was one of my. I know I chose the other one, but because I read Layla, but I bet that was really fun too, because like.
Hmm. Very eerie.
Yeah, I know. So when you, I think we kind of talked about it, but when you released the box, when you launched the box, what was the response of the public?
Um, the support was amazing. Like I said, I had kind of been out of the reading game, like the constant,
Yeah,
reading books after book after book. So I wasn't very aware of the Bookstagram community. And from day one, just like welcomed me with open arms. And
that's
so
awesome.
I just completely like opened it up. And then, I've known you since September.
Yeah,
I've literally opened it up to all feedback and ideas. And that's kind of how we've gotten the box to how it is now, like purely based. I mean, obviously my ideas too from the start, but just asking the
yeah.
readers, like, what do you want in the box? What worked? What didn't work? What do you want more of? And I mean, every month we're constantly making little tweaks.
What is the item that they love to see, or they would love to see?
I get a lot of requests for whip soaps,
Oh,
which I didn't know that was a thing, and now I love them.
yeah,
And before, our chocolates were like smaller, and everyone's
yeah,
like, no, we want more
yeah.
chocolate. So yeah, so we always go big with the chocolate. Our chocolate bars usually range around like retail
Yeah.
$10 to $12. So I mean, you're not just getting a grocery store checkout
Right.
chocolate
No.
bar. Like this is like legit. They're usually
Yes.
gorgeous, and just the quality is just amazing. And I look forward to the chocolate.
They are so good, you guys. I tell you, and I went to their website, and they are like $12 sometimes. And I remember like I put my $50 worth of chocolate, and I was like, I don't think I can spend that.
I know, because you want to try to get the free shipping. You're like, oh
I
my
know.
god, I spent so much on a chocolate
I
bar.
know. It's like, oh, but the flavors are always so unique and
But
delicious. And yeah,
yeah,
so yeah, that's another thing, you guys. Like when you think about it, when you get the chocolate, it's about like $10, $12 to $12 retail value. So that is, like a really high value for an item. And usually you get most of the times it's a hardback. Sometimes it's signed by the author. So there are like a lot of different things that and also you get to choose. You said that, but that's another thing that I like about the box. So you get to choose between two books. So if one doesn't call, like you don't have to skip the box entirely if one of the books doesn't, catch your fancy, and you can choose the other one or
it is
both.
great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really fun.
and you have unlimited skips. So
That's awesome.
so usually we'll have like limited side copies every month. About 2 days before the first, I'll announce the titles to current subscribers, so they get early access, first dibs on the signed copies. So if that's important to you, then being a subscriber, even if
Right.
you don't want to get a box every month, you can totally skip and that's fine. But usually by the time I've announced to the public, I've had barely any signed copies left.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you said you were looking, I don't know if you're gonna include it or not. I'm so excited about Malibu Rising, and I think I'm gonna try to get that box because I don't know, I love the author. And if you do curate a box, I'm so excited about what you do. I don't know if it's gonna be
Well,
one of the
I can't say,
oh
but
yeah. I
it is
know.
on my radar, but I
I
cannot
know.
say.
I don't know if it's gonna make it, make it to the final two. Let's say we'll be routing for that one. And we talked about how your subscription is different from other boxes, which I think that's one of the things that I loved about it since the moment I started checking you out. I think you have an amazing eye and aesthetic too. Like even how the box came wrapped up the first time or anytime, like all the little details. I think
Thank you.
it almost seems like I don't know if you do you subscribe to boxes? That's an interesting
That's
question.
another funny thing. I had never had a subscription box before.
Really?
So that might be why I probably went a little over the top with my like packaging because I started to, for research purposes, order other boxes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you just open the box and the stuff's just kind of in there. And like,
Right.
I don't know. I was like, oh no, you need this full experience. You need
Yeah.
flowers and tissue paper and the colors need to match.
Oh my gosh, but you did so well. One would think that you were like you're very experienced in how to package because we always said like sometimes we love the packaging. Us unboxers are like look into those little things, little details, and you did an amazing job. I remember like seeing it and I was like, wow, even the washi tape matched first time. And I'm a washi lover. I used to have 500 rolls, so I know what I'm talking about. um and what are the most important distinctives when choosing what goes into the box?
100%. I'm looking for quality. I'm not a huge fan on waste or just junk, and I will never put stuff in a box to just make it seem like, oh, I got 12 items this month, but it's like I've put in some random thing
Right.
that had little meaning to the book, or it's not useful. So everything in the box, I try to make sure it's 100% something you can use. So whether it's like your body scrub or a cocktail mix you can use. So usually a cocktail mix is about like 3 uses, like 3 drinks, depending how heavy your hand is.
Yeah.
But yeah, every little thing I try to make sure it has a purpose. So when I'm looking for products, I also want to make sure that, like I said, as small business owners, I want to make sure they're still using quality ingredients.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like I've met some like really incredible people, like business owners that are like really doing their thing and really out there hustling. And kudos to them for like really trying to like
Yeah.
go after their dreams and try to make it work. I can't imagine the amount of stress to try to run a business and like you make the sugar scrubs, but it's like you make the
Yeah.
best scrubs. Like I want everyone to know about these sugar scrubs.
Yeah.
It does cost a little bit more to, go to a small business for something like that versus you can go to Target and get a tub of something for cheaper. Um, so I guess it's whatever you value as important. To me, it's the quality and trying to support other people in our community. That's important to me. But yeah.
and also that everything is related to the story, which is a very distinct to the box. And you don't have to open everything in a certain page necessarily, but it does. You can like you can burn the candle as soon as you want, but it's related to something in the story. So I think that's really fun. And let's see where well you talked about the biggest a little bit of the biggest challenges when curating a book box. Maybe that some going to small businesses are cost a little bit more. What other challenges that you find?
Um, I will have to say there are times where I found the perfect product that goes with a book, and they can't get it for me. So it's like
Oh,
hard to let go because
yeah.
so I always have a plan A, B, and C for like say the chocolate bars. But it's like
Right.
it's so hard to let it go knowing that I had the
Yeah.
perfect item. I'm not saying that I'm a perfectionist, but I I don't know. I feel like I try my best to just make these boxes like just this perfect experience. And since the box does cost more than probably other book boxes, there is a lot of pressure to like make sure I am delivering and
Right.
making sure you guys feel like this is worth the value. So yes, I that's my hustle. My hustle is finding you guys that value and putting as much love and care into these boxes as I can.
And I bet it's a lot of work because even when I start thinking, oh, I would do a box, like thinking about it, it's just like just getting it off the ground in my head is like, oh my gosh, there's so much work.
It's constant.
Yeah.
It is constant.
Angel says that she likes the cocktail mix and also this self-care tracker. Nice touch. She said, I should have
Thank
made a
you.
cocktail. I have one from one of the stories. I can't remember which one, but I have it in my pantry. I should have made something. I
Yeah, that would
love,
have been fun.
yeah, I love the mojito one that I got one time. It was delicious. It was
Yes,
so good.
from Portland Syrups, maybe. They
Yes,
have
yeah,
yes, their syrups are great. Well, you know what? Another thing with the cocktail mixers, they don't have to be mixed with alcohol. So the recipe, okay, the cocktail recipe that comes with your box is to be used for the cocktail mix. All of the mixes taste very good also in tea or juice or anything else that's non-alcoholic, sparkling water. So you can also make the book cocktail and just kind of, change
yeah.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, I heard Pam from First Thoughts. I think she subscribes to your box too, and she was telling that like that she used one of them on tea and it was delicious. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Because sometimes maybe I don't have the alcohol that I need. That's why it's in my
Yeah.
pantry because it's like, oh, I need gin or whatever, and I don't have it. So, yeah. Or you can make. Some people make their own sodas. I'm sure that they
Yeah.
would be good for soda. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it only only on alcohol, but I remember going to one time a restaurant and I didn't like the mojito, so I didn't have a lot of faith. And then I made it. It was so good.
Yeah.
So
No, they make really good syrups. I love
yeah.
them.
So Gail is asking any tips for a non-reader who wants to convert.
Okay, so I've told my mother-in-law this trick not too long ago. If you're reading a book and you feel like you don't think you can keep going, I always say to give it to a page 100. If you
Yeah.
could make it to a page 100, that's usually when things start jumping off.
Yeah.
And that's usually where okay, you're going to be hooked and you can fly through the rest. And if
Right.
you still don't feel it around 100, that's totally fine. Maybe that's just not the genre or the author for you. But I always say push yourself to page 100.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. I totally agree. I used to be the person that I did not like to not finish a book. But then as you get older and busier, you're like, there's not, life is too short. And
Yeah.
to keep pushing a book that we don't like, you don't force yourself. And sometimes you put it to rest and then you pick it up another time and you love it. That's what happened
Yeah.
to me with one of my favorite books. I thought it was a piece of junk and then it ended up being my favorite book.
Right.
But yeah, like I always say that I sometimes I give them a little bit, yeah, 150 depending on the length of the book. Or
Yeah.
and yeah, so now I'm the same way. I'm like, nowadays, if I don't like it, I put it aside or I stop and I read something, on something else. One tip that I would give is don't be like embarrassed to do like a guilty pleasure read. Like, if
Yeah.
it's a romance, it doesn't have to be like the deepest book, or something that is overwhelming or, like boring in our book for some people sometimes. When I'm between thrillers, I like to read a romance novel to kind of like, pump myself up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like complete like guilty pleasure. And it's one of those things, it's entertaining and it's just, kind of makes me laugh if it's a comedy or stuff like that.
Exactly.
So yeah, don't be embarrassed. I feel like a book is a book, and it's no one's business
Well,
but
and then
ours.
pressure to read the books that you see all over Instagram.
Yeah,
that just not it might not be your style.
Right, right.
That's totally fine. If there's a hyped book and you just couldn't get into it, that's fine.
Yes, I've done that when I started Instagram and I got into the Bookstagram community too. I was like putting books in my, my TBR, and then I was like, when I started reading, I was like, this is not like, like there's some books that everyone loves, like A Court of Thorn and Roses, and I read the first book, and it's just not. Yeah, I didn't really think it was that good personally. So I'm like, I'm not gonna read the whole series because everyone read it. So yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
So, Priscilla, she's a very avid reader too. She says letting books go when it's not working at all for you is good for you and saves you from falling into a reading slump too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I used to think when I was in high school that literature was boring, and I ended up studying literature in college, but mostly was because of the books that we had to read. That sometimes,
need to feel like a chore. So if it feels like a chore, then just
right. It should be like, yes, unless you're in school, but
yes.
I remember that when I graduated from college, I didn't read for a few years. I think 2 years. I was like, I don't want to read because I was so tired of, and that was my major. But at the same time, I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to detox. And then I had to gain that love again, and starting to get books that really caught my eye and what I thought it was going to be the genre that I loved. Which, yeah, can be a challenge. With also being a mom and working full time. If you work full time, it's like, when do you have time to read? Like, and your brain is tired. It's hard. But yeah, but sometimes I tell people too, when they're like, I don't have time to read, just make, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's like you go to the bathroom, do it in the bathroom. Take a bath and read a book, or do it a little bit. Making that time, if you think like you want to read but you can't because you don't have time, I think making the time is important too.
Totally.
Let me see. Thank you, Gail. Hi, Ashley. Some people came. So let's see. What are your favorite subscription boxes right now?
So I'm a new subscription box subscriber person, but my favorite box is actually a food box. I really, really, really love snacks and food. Yeah. It's called Universal Yum. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That box is so much fun to me. Like I said, we're all about experiences. And because of COVID, we haven't really been able to travel with the kids.
Yeah.
And we look forward to this box every month. It's fun. My 2-year-old, when she sees the box, she goes, yum, 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 yum. Like she knows. We call it Yum Yum Box. And we sit in a little circle. Everyone has our waters. We have our napkins. And yeah, you don't know what country the snacks are going to be from. And so we're all excited about the country. We talk to the kids about the country. And then we will taste the snacks, and then we all will rate them, like what everyone thought. Even the little one, we ask her. But yeah, it's all about that experience, and I love it. It's a really great box.
Yeah, I never received it, but I do watch unboxings, and it's really fun. Don't you want to like hide it from them sometimes?
So what we will do that. Yes, we usually hide some of the products. We'll do this is funny. Going through the box, what's in there, and kind of like hide it back. But it's fun.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
So my oldest is 7, and then I have a 5-year-old and then a 2-year-old.
Oh my gosh, I have a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old that almost turns 5, and a 2-year-old. Our kids are almost the same age. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Is your 7-year-old going to school in person?
She's doing virtual school right now.
Yeah, same thing with mine.
Yeah, you know what? She started getting used to it, so it's not so bad now. So I'm happy that she kind of rolled with the change a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know it must be hard because you're doing the box plus three little kids is a lot. Because I have my own little things too, and the kids, and having like, yes, I don't know. It's been a crazy time.
This has probably been the craziest thing I've ever done, is start a business while my 3 children are home.
Yeah.
24/7.
I know. That's insane. I don't know how you do it. I'm like, I have pictures where my little one's hand is on them sometimes because he's touching the things. I'm like, it's insane. Oh my gosh. But I gotta say, like, the box has been a huge success. It's like, I don't know in numbers, but I'm saying in the results, it's beautiful, really, really beautiful. So I don't know. I lost my questions. I don't know if there was another one, but I think we were almost done. Sorry, I lost it. I don't know if you have them there, but I'll find them in 1 sec.
You know.
If you guys have any questions. Hi Emily. Oh, Emily, she also does a YouTube video, and she reviews books. So she said, I've heard a lot of great things about your box. I think you will love it. Oh, and you guys, you can use my code Lucia10 for, I don't remember if it's 10% or $10.
10% off.
Yeah, 10% off when you subscribe. So, and again, there are 3 levels. So you can get one that it is $39.99. You get a Kindle, the bookmark and playlist.
And one item.
One self-care item. Okay. And then the full experience, you get the candle, the book, the playlist, and 2 self-care items, and tea or coffee. Tea or the mixer.
Yeah.
And then the premium, you also get 3 self-care items, the chocolate, and I think that was it, right? Plus everything else. Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So you have different levels, and if you, depending on your budget, you can still experience the book and the box and everything else with depending on different prices, basically. So hope that made sense.
Or it is customizable. So let's say you want to just start off with the mini box, but you wanted chocolates we keep talking about. You can add chocolate. It's like any add-ons is just one time. So if you just wanted to, we also have one-time box upgrades. So I mean, you'll see if you go on the website, you can just totally make the box your own, whatever you're looking for.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is really cool. Because then maybe you're like, oh, this book, I really want the chocolate. I don't know. And then you add the chocolate for that month. And but yeah, and something not to miss. The chocolate is really good. And then cocktails. I had the cocktails. You did send me one time the tea, but the cocktails are really, really yummy. And one question we did ask, I did ask you what were the most requested products to be in the box. You said whipped soap. I think one of the reasons why people like it is because it's something that you can use immediately. Yeah. And you don't accumulate it. I feel like it's something like, oh, I'm going to use it, and you feel pampered, and then it just doesn't accumulate in a way which I like. And where does Authentic Book Box want to be in the future?
That's a great question, and something me and Wes talk about all the time. I would love Authentic Books to be, I would like to just grow it into like this bigger brand where maybe, we have like the kids box, and then more like focused on like experience boxes, and just this full, just big parent company of just self-care for all of us. And doing maybe what is it called? Not conferences.
Retreat?
Yes, like doing like retreats. And I was telling one of my friends today, like it would be so cool to do like almost like a slumber party, like book club type, like retreat over and just that just would be so amazing. But yeah, just being somewhere where book lovers can go to get tips on self-care and how to support our community. So
that sounds amazing. Rolly Reviews, and I forget your name, I'm so sorry. She's was asking how are the books chosen. I think you talked about it a little bit.
I did talk about it just really briefly. I usually a few months before that current month, I just go through as many lists and reviews and all that stuff and kind of get a short list. And then just kind of go from there, trying to make sure the genres are different. I do get copies in advance so that I can read the books. But yeah, it's...
And you read all the books, right?
Yes, I've been reading all the books. Yeah, so the months that we have the special edition box, those can be interesting because I'm reading more than 3 books, which I know the bookstagrammers can like read like 20 books in a month, but
yeah,
I'm not there yet.
I don't know how. I mean, they don't have kids. I don't know. They don't have jobs and kids. I don't know.
You know what? I think do the audiobooks, and unfortunately, since I'm writing so many notes, I can't do the audiobook because I need to be able to write where I found it in the book, because you also get a booklet and I'll write the page number of where that is. So yeah, so I do not have the audiobook version option, unfortunately.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into audiobooks. I feel like I would get so distracted. I always tell like my mind would wander somewhere as the person's talking. I don't know. But if I had to drive a lot, then I would totally do that. If I had to commute a lot,
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. But yeah, I can't do it right now. My kids talk to me like all the time, so I usually read at
Yeah.
night.
Kids do.
I'm like, I'm listening. Yeah. It's like, mom. Uh, Mom Dukes is saying, can we pick and choose what books we want? Um, I can
Yeah.
answer that if you want.
So yes, there'll be 2 books every month. You pick one of the two. If it's a book, if you want neither one, then you can just skip for that month. You still have your subscription, and you're still a subscriber.
Priscilla asked, do you have a personal favorite between the 2 books this month? She had a hard time choosing.
You know what? And Lucia, you know this. I am a diehard fan. I love, love, love thrillers.
Yeah.
Um, but Dial A for Aunties, I mean, and funny enough, and I hate to admit this, especially here in front of all people, um, I was never a romance lover or like
Oh,
romance. And Authentic Books has brought that love for contemporary romance into my life. Um, I'm not supposed to have a biased favorite. Again, I love thrillers, but Dial A for Aunties is one of those books where it's not very common. I mean, you read the description, you're like, where are we going with this?
yeah.
And it's fun, and I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited for both boxes. So
I just pulled it up on Goodreads, and it says a hilariously quirky novel that is equal parts murder mystery, rom-com, and a celebration of mothers and daughters, as well as a deep dive into Chinese Indonesian culture. That sounds very interesting.
yeah, I mean, there's
Uh,
so much going on there, right? It's so
yeah.
much going on.
Yeah. I did read The Good Sister, and it was good. It was very surprising. I gotta say, like, had a good twist. I did like The Wife Upstairs a lot too. So I also like the thrillers. I do like the romance novels that sometimes I read are kind of like I don't want to say they are like smart, like they have a lot of smart, and not necessarily have a lot, but they're more like very entertaining. Mostly for entertainment times, not like to leave out impact in my life or anything like that. But Dial A for Aunties, that sounds really cute.
Yes.
Um, yes, these are the April books, right?
Yes, these are the April books. I just announced them today. Orders are open until April 5th. So
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
I know it's such a short time frame, but we sell out the books very quickly, and I unfortunately push the due date up to allow more time for the products to be shipped to me, give me time to get the boxes packed and out to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So yeah, you guys have 5 days, okay? To
Oh,
choose.
sorry, I wish more time.
Oh, it's okay. If not, you have to wait till the next month. And again, my code is Lucia10 in case you guys want to save some money. And Priscilla was saying, if you have any sneak peek for future books or special edition book themes.
Um,
Oh.
Maybe working on a spring edition, special edition box. Um, so we will be announcing that maybe next week. I will I'll keep you guys posted. But yes, something in the works is a little bit different from our other special edition boxes. So it's a little extra, a little something.
Ooh. We'll have to check that out. I think I'm gonna get it. It is, Sylvia. It just sounds like an awesome book subscription. It is seriously one of my favorites. It's hard for me to pick a favorite because I do get so many, and and you never want to hurt anyone's feelings, but it is one of my favorite ones. Also because of the experience, the how everything is packaged and thought, and it's just a really nice gift to receive in the mail, definitely. So you wanted to do a giveaway, right? Like a little
Yeah,
gift card.
let's give away one of our boxes.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, so how we usually do it, I don't know if I should have asked you before, but we usually well, you can choose a number, maybe you can write it down, and then people will start saying a number, maybe like 1 to 100, and then whoever gets closest without going over can is the winner.
Okay,
Is that good? Okay.
I'm ready. I have
Okay. You have your number? Okay.
my number.
We trust you. We trust you. Okay, so ready, set, go. Um, So yeah, so everyone can say a number 1 to 100. So you have it. Okay. So we'll see who's the lucky winner. Priscilla says yes, another special edition. Whatever it is, I'm getting it. So they look really good. I didn't get anyone. Did you? Are you doing a Mother's Day one?
We're calling it the spring one only because, and it's, I guess it's a little bit of a hint. One of the books, oh, okay. I already said, okay, there's going to be 2 books in the box.
Okay. Oh, wow.
One of the books, unfortunately, doesn't come out until 2 days after Mother's Day.
Okay.
Which is kind of a bummer, but I really, really, really want this book in the box. So we're going to call it the spring special edition box and just do it around, about the season. Not so much focused on the holiday.
I think that's good because
a lot of our special edition boxes, a lot of people actually just gift it to themselves.
Right.
And they still want it to be wrapped. And so, I mean, it makes it even more fun because I know that I'm personally wrapping this for you guys. So it's great.
And also, like, there's a lot of people maybe are not moms and they still want to get it.
Yeah.
And they won't feel left out. So it's kind of smart. I think it's a smart thing to do this spring. And then also, if we want to read it after, Mother's Day or whatever, sometimes it doesn't, take a little bit to read all the books that you have.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have some numbers. Let's see. Did everyone say? Because some people are saying some repeat duplicates. So those who did, I think Ruby, you said the same number as, let me see, as Anne. So Ruby, if you want to say another number, then if Anne wins, we're gonna feel really bad. Hi, Beach, Georgia, hot makeup addict in the South. I haven't seen you guys, so welcome everyone. If I missed someone, so Mary, you're the first one for 72. Okay, let me see. Anne and Ruby should say another number. Wow, that doesn't happen very often. That's funny. I hope it's not 72 because then we're gonna feel really bad. Oh, crazy. So yeah, let's wait a little bit longer and see if everyone, because there's some duplicate numbers.
Lucia, are those lights printed on there?
Yes. Oh, do they look real?
I thought they were like real lights, and I'm like, no, I think that's printed.
No,
I really like that a lot.
Oh, I'm glad. You know what? I've been using this for a couple months, but for some reason, sometimes you can see faults. Maybe not now because I don't know. Let me show you. I try to do it really tight, and sometimes you can see faults, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it to look like straight. So I've been asking people like, should I keep this? Should I use my curtains? And my curtains were kind of
keep it. I love it.
Okay, I will.
I don't know, the light add like a special touch. I love it.
Oh, I'm glad. I was like, oh my gosh, what? It drives me insane. It's sometimes I'm like, I'm not a huge perfectionist, but I'm like, at least that can that look good. So yeah, I got it on Amazon. Actually, backdrops are pretty inexpensive. I got another one today because I was thinking about it. It's pink brick with twinkle lights printed on it. Oh. So it will look. I think it will look like like their actual lights. So we'll see. I hope it's not too. If it's too light, it might be too light for the videos. But so is people don't fight. No, I'm just kidding. Did everyone have a unique number? I can't believe there's so many duplicates. That doesn't happen that often. We were doing like 1 to 50 and it was happening. So then it's like, okay, let's do 1 to 100. So if everyone is ready, we can say the number. Wait. I just got a comment on my YouTube video says, I like the new background. Oh, because I changed it up for a little bit. That's why. Okay, so is everyone done? Because I don't want to reveal the number and then someone's like, oh, that's what I said. Oh, someone said another number. I actually is your husband Wesley?
Yeah.
Oh, my middle child is Wesley.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I have William, Wesley, and Walter, so they're all with W's.
Oh, I love that.
It wasn't really planned that for the first two, William and Wesley, we loved the name, but then we thought we have another boy, we have to give him a W name. he'll feel bad, left out.
Oh.
And my husband loved the name Walter, and I was like, over my dead body. And then I ended up liking it. I couldn't like another W name more, and I was like, okay. So and now I love it. I think it's perfect for
No,
him.
I
But
love it. Yeah.
it's
Oh.
kind of like an old school name, and I was like, oh my gosh. But okay, so I think Deborah had a duplicate number. Laura says, Natisha, I like your curly hair. I do love it too.
Oh, thank
So
you.
pretty.
It is a pain to get it looking
Okay.
nice, but I tried it for you guys.
Oh, but you also straighten it too.
Yes,
It
I
looks
will.
pretty. It looks good.
I will
Yeah.
straighten it if I don't feel like having to deal with my hair every day.
I have curly hair, not like yours, but I do straighten it too because I feel like again, curly is beautiful, like right out of the shower, but then the next day, it's just like
Oh yeah, tomorrow
yeah.
it's not gonna look like
Then
this.
you have to wet it every single day, and
Yeah.
yes, it's a pain. Do your daughters have your hair?
Oh, my third one does.
Oh, she does.
My first two have very little of my genes.
Oh,
My middle child is actually very, very blonde with blue
really?
eyes.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Like about like mixed kids are so beautiful. I think my kids are too. But I love seeing, like, well, I have my youngest one is albino, so he's blonde, blue eyed, and it's like completely different to me. And sometimes people ask me like, "Are they all yours?" Because my kids are like one brown hair, one has like strawberry blonde, and one has like
Yes.
albino. And they're like, "Yes, they're all mine." But
That is yes, that is my crew as well. I
yeah.
have one with brown eyes, one with green, and one with blue, and then all their hair is different colors, different texture.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so interesting. Genes are so interesting, and I love that about like discovering that on people. I have friends also who have like they married different ethnicities and they have like such beautiful kids and different. It's just fascinating. Priscilla says my sister has curly hair and it takes her long to get ready, but it's gorgeous. I lived half my life, like no more than my life, with curly hair and not knowing. I wish I had a straightening iron in high school, like I didn't know that I could solve my problems so easily. And then when I was an adult and I was working, I bought a straightening iron. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Well, you know what? We're in Florida, so I will have like a great hair day in the house, and literally the moment you step out, it like
Oh
just
my gosh.
oof.
Yeah, I lived in Buenos Aires, which is very humid too. So I feel that, yeah, it's like, oh my God. I always put either a ponytail or like my hair, like, on a mid, like that, very tight to my face because of that. It's like humidity. It's like always
usually,
like that. So, okay. I think everyone said their number. Do you want to reveal?
Here we go. The number is 98.
Wow. That's close. So you have 87. So it was the closest one without going over. So not 99 or 100. So that gives us a good range. So you have an 87. But I think we did have 72, 86. No, so 87 still wins. Let's see. I think 87 then. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm looking through the comments. So did someone say a number closer to 98? Let me know because okay, so there was an 86 and Deborah changed hers to 87 because I think she had duplicate. So Deborah is our winner.
Congratulations.
Yay, how lucky. So thanks so much for offering a box to give away. That is so awesome. And thank you for coming and sharing some time with you. I know you're busy and you have 3 kids and
no, this is great. I never get to have like girl time, and
I know
this is the closest I've gotten in a very long time. So
I know. I always say, like, I tell my husband, like, he has, and this you guys heard, sorry, but he plays D&D online with my 2 brother-in-laws, sister-in-law, and other friends. So he's like, this is my buddies, my time. And I'm like, okay, but the lives are my time with my buddies, and that's true. Like, it's my interaction with people. I love it. I look forward to it every Thursday. So
this was great. Thank you.
I'm so happy. I'm glad. And yeah, we love having you and love seeing your photos. So if you guys don't know or don't follow, and if you have an Instagram, go follow Authentic Book Box to get some eye candy there because I think that the photos alone will make you want to read a book, I think, because you're like, I want to read that. Yeah. So yeah, and everyone's saying thank you and love your box.
Thank you guys.
And it's great meeting you. Yeah, I love when I started doing this. One of the things that I love about it is like kind of putting, and we see you on Instagram, but putting a face and talking to the curator makes it like, I don't know, 100% real. And I don't know how to say it, but it makes you like the box more. In a way.
Yes, no, I am a real person, and I am somehow doing all of this. I will eventually start to get help.
Oh my gosh!
I do need to. I need to sleep. Yes, I drink lots and lots of coffee.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how you do it. I mean, I do a little bit of freelance translation here and there, and I do the YouTube and taking photos, and and I know, it takes so much time to set up the photos and whatnot, and it's hard with the little kids. So I don't know, like having a business. Yeah, kudos to you. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. So we're so excited to have you, and everyone's saying best of luck, and like a lot of things. I don't know if you can see the chat, but yeah.
No, I can't. I can see you, but yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you guys so much. I love hearing from everyone. If you have any questions, even if you're not a subscriber, you can DM me on Instagram. I'm always around.
Yeah, that's an amazing thing too. I would say Natisha's always on Instagram and responds super quick. So there's a lot great, feedback there too. Because sometimes I'll tell you, like as an unboxer, I reach out to boxes sometimes, and they don't check DMs, or they see it and they don't respond, and that that adds to the experience. I gotta say, either positive or negative. So, yes. Well, thank you so much. I'll let you go if you want. I know you're busy, and it's later there, right? It's like 2 hours.
It's almost 9.
Yeah. So
yes.
Yeah, you're free to go if you want, and say hello to Wes and tell him thank you for letting us borrow you for some time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Natisha. Have a good night. Okay. Hello. How awesome is Natisha, guys? I'm gonna get some food as usual when the guest is on. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of like bright again. I have a lot of lights today because my husband broke one of my light bulbs, so I'm overcompensating with other stuff. So yeah, I got some food, you guys. You guys mind? Ah. Oh, I do have a giveaway too. I know she's gorgeous. You guys, I don't know how she does it. Can you guys tell me what the secret is? Because I have the kids too. I mean, I do some stuff, but not like something that consistent that is every time, like I don't know what I would do if I had a business. I thought about, I'll tell you something. Oh, I got El Pollo Loco again. But like, guys, let me know if it bothers you if I eat. I'm not that hungry, so I can't wait. But I do have some stuff to show you for giveaway. I was thinking about curating a book subscription, kind of like a limited edition. I'm so glad, Ruby. Hi, Jenny. I'm sorry I couldn't say hello. Wait, I missed. Maybe she makes her kids work. Yeah. I mean, it gets to an age where you should make your kids work. Boys are harder than girls. Yes, I think so too. Because like I said, I have a sister. She's here, and I feel like me and Lalu would be like. My mom was always doing something. Like she didn't work full time out of the house when we were little, and she had to work later. But what was I gonna say? She did a bunch of stuff. She was always a part of our school, like plays and this and that. And then thank you, Ruby. What was I gonna say? She was always like, I wish we had photos. I mean, I'm sure we do. We have a lot of the old rolls of photos with not developed because they were so expensive. But she would make these cakes for us, like they were professional. We got these magazines, and I took cake decorating classes, and I took the classes, but then together we would make it. I was 12 years old, so we bought these magazines from this professional decorator, and my mom would make it like better. And we were working, but we also entertained ourselves much more. I feel like my mom was very busy. She made us clothes. She made us she knit, she sewed. What is this? They sent me something. Kind of spicy. I'm gonna be careful with that. Don't know how either of you do with the littles. It's like, yeah, I mean, I can tell you that on my part, I'm probably not I'm not a Pinterest mom, you know, and I'm not playing with the kids all the time. Good night. Good night on, you know, maybe there's other moms that are constantly playing with the kids. I'm more into thinking like, even if I didn't have anything, I think the kids should, like, you know, play with each other. She wallpapered our whole house. You know, my mom was doing always stuff. And I feel like me and my sister were very self-entertained. Like, she was there and she was doing things, but she wasn't playing with us all the time. So she wasn't our entertainer. You know, we found things. We didn't have any electronics either. So I feel like boys are, I don't know, boys are different. It's true. Like, they need mom more in a way. So, and they fight with each other, which you have to be constantly like policing. So I'm gonna take a bite. Sorry. Oh yeah. I wish I had an assistant here to show you guys some goodies. We have a pouch, and I'm gonna show you. Should I show you everything? Oh, I put a lot of things that came in the heart and soul box. I think I put basically the whole box minus one thing. So not because I don't like it, because I just want to share, you know. We have some hand sanitizer, and this is coconut melon. I have a lip scrub in apple, a body butter in hibiscus, a Jamaica Me Crazy lotion. Sorry, it's kind of right in there. Then I have some face mask with a brush, and also from the Heart and Soul box, 2 lip balms. I have a little crystal like lemon thingies. Let me see. Maybe oh, Jenny, you have one boy, right? A little rice back. What's his name? Vincent? I can't remember. He's such a cutie. We have a sugar scrub. I thought I had more stuff. Oh, because I have another box of stuff. I have 2 giveaways today, guys. Oh. A little necklace from one of the book boxes, and then these. Oh no, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. These are paper clips, macarons. And what else? Let's see. I'll have more stuff in there. This is what I was putting the other day, but yeah. And then I was gonna give away. I don't know if you guys remember the unboxing that I had with the purpose box that I did. She has like the financial stability books. So I was gonna give some of those books away too if anyone was interested. So I'm going to give away some with some items, some with books. So I know that maybe the books is the less interesting one, but since we were having a book box over, so I don't have a phone here to write in numbers. So let me see. What am I going to do? What should we do? Let me know. I can write down 2 numbers, but I don't have the like an app. Oh. Hello. Okay. I'm going to write 1 number. And I'm going to write another number. So if you guys want to start with 1 to 100, and we can do 1 giveaway and then another one. Should we do it separately? I'm the only one behind. What do you mean you're the only one way behind? I don't get it. Oh. You know what? That happens to me a lot in other. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I've been doing keto, but I've been failing a little bit, like here and there. And I wonder if that's why I'm not like losing a little weight. Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot. So we do like the first number. So I choose a number. Should we do 1 giveaway and then another guess for the second giveaway, or should we do like two numbers, and then I choose whoever's closest to those two numbers. I think. Okay, I'll just choose two just in case. Do you guys watch videos? Yes, yes, Angel. Do you guys watch videos? Bye, Sandra. Thank you. Where people eat the mukbangs things. I don't know why people will watch that, but you're pretty much watching one right now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, separate? Ruby? Okay. So, dumpling one? What was that? Also, let me know if you like maybe to do more, maybe not on Thursdays, because Thursdays, if we have a guest, it will be too much. Maybe too long, but maybe I can do like some live unboxings too, where I save some boxes and do them live. What do you guys think? Oh, she eats dumplings. Oh my gosh. Do you have a repeated one, Sue? Sure. If you have a duplicate, Dan. She eats dumpling. How many videos does she do? That's crazy. We have Bell Book Box. We have Noelle coming next Thursday, I believe, if it's still on. And who else? I can't remember now. Bill Book Box and Noelle are the two, but then I have Irene in the works for some other people too, but I can't remember now. Who was it? If you want anyone to come, let me know. Talk to the people too, to the person. So yes. Okay. Did everyone vote? Did anyone do their number for? Oh yes, I am talking to. She's buying a new computer, so she told me to. We were going to talk after she gets a new computer. So, yes, Chris, we're picking numbers. 1 to 100 for one price, and then we'll do another one for the second price. I guess someone voted separately, so we can do that. And how many videos does she do eating dumplings? Like a lot of videos. Like how I'm gonna eat dumplings now. How can someone think that and then they do good on top of it? They do really well too, which is like ridiculous. Sorry. I did ask Adriana from um Saltwater and Sand, and she said no for now. I can't remember if she said that. Some other people I asked are kind of shy, so they don't want to be. That's funny, Gail. I'm gonna do like I'm eating Del Taco. I'm eating McDonald's. I could do like a fast food every day. I'm gonna look her up. It's crazy. Like I'm making videos here. Priscilla, Dallas? Who's Dallas? Dallas. Um, who's Dallas? So the one that does the kids box. Oh no. Um, I think oh, her name's Dallas. Oh my gosh, yes, I should ask her for sure. I'm gonna ask her. Her book is so good. I don't know their names sometimes, you guys. I'm so bad. Um, I was gonna say Priscilla. Christy was doing that from Georgia Sunshine. She was doing a book club, but I don't know what happened. But I could totally, I'll be down for that too. I'll look it up and see, and we can talk about that. You and me. Okay. Are we ready to choose the first one? Let me know, and I'll tell you what number it was for the first one. I need something cold. I need to eat either before or after. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being rude. But like sometimes on Thursdays I'm filming right out before the live, so I get hungry. Bye, Lalu. Love you. Yeah, we totally should. Eco-friendly boxes to come to the live. I don't think I've did I yeah, I did review a couple, but I could ask them. I just don't know sometimes like if there's I don't know. That's my fear all the time. Like, is there gonna be enough to talk about, you know? My kids are laughing so hard. Oh yeah. Mm. I'm trying to coordinate with Grazing Goddess. She does charcuterie board stuff. So we were thinking about doing like a live. She was gonna teach us how to do like a live charcuterie board on the live, yeah, like. So she was gonna tell us how to make it. So yeah, that's one idea. Yeah, the one that I got was really good. It was a little pricey, but the products are really good. So and I'm sure that shipping costs a lot of money because they have to ship it, isolate it with some ice and everything. So yeah, those are great ideas. I have to start asking around. Okay, so the first number was 35. 35, 35. Yes, that's true. My gosh. Oh, do you get it, Priscilla? It's really good. I remember like some of the cheeses like were amazing. The crackers, everything was so good. Okay, so sorry. Let me check who said something close to 35. If you no one's blaming it, 87. Someone said 25. I think Nancy's the winner because it was 35. So Nancy wins the first box. Yay! Am I wrong? Let me know, you guys, if you see it better than me. Yeah. Okay. Should we do the second time? I have the number. So. Sorry. I'm done. Oh. Yay. I'm done, you guys. Eating. I'm gonna try to have a snack next time before. Maybe finish filming earlier. And yeah. You guys don't think I'm boring, isn't it? Like, who's Lucia? She eats. Ugh, who wants to see her eat? It's boring. Okay. Nancy, that's funny. And you mind? Oh, you don't, Priscilla? Thank you. Oh. Do you guys watch me while you do something else? Like the other day, I was watching Noelle and I was cooking, so I wouldn't mind either if she was eating or whatnot because I'm doing something else. But sometimes I think that maybe you guys are like, watching and it's like, oh, yeah. How fun. I don't mind doing the laundry, like putting the washer and switching. The part that I don't like is folding after. Folding and putting away. That's a hard part of for me in laundry. Hi, sorry, I'm moving everything. Did everyone guess? Because I think we have a winner. Uh, gosh, I'm losing hair, you guys. I lose so much hair all the time. Like I do this and see now I took one hair out. You love folding laundry? Oh my gosh, that's funny. My arms get tired. I was living vicariously through your delicious dinner. I had Cheetos and cheese for dinner. My gosh, Kelly. I had a salad from again, we're talking about like eating out. Gosh, we eat too much. I had a salad from Pollo Loco. And they make it tortilla, like the shell, and I want to eat it all. But well, see, like I would fold. Sorry. Yeah, well, watching TV or stuff like that. Do you guys remember when I don't know, like I don't know who does it. My mom still irons clothes, and she would iron everything. Like, cause we grew up, and I don't know if back in the day, like there was here in the U.S. we didn't have drying, like a dry machine, a dryer. Um. Oh, Kelly, yeah, I would do that too. It's if you're cooking for yourself, sometimes can be so like like I'm cooking and then you have to clean it up yourself. It's hard. That's one of the reasons why I don't like cooking lately because my husband's so busy with school that I'm cooking and cleaning all by myself, and it's just very lonely. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to. So it's what like once he's at work or whatever, and I don't know if I'll ask him to clean after, but it's just like one of those things that well, my mom still irons some clothes, like for my dad, like shirts and stuff like that. But back in the day, like we hang all the clothes. And then we bought a little coiner. It was called coiner, like a little thing that would dry your clothes by squeezing it out, and you have to put a bowl under, and the water would go out. I don't know if you guys remember that. But the clothes would be super wrinkly because then it squeezed it out. It wasn't like heat drying like the ones we have here. I'm sure now in Argentina some people have it. I bet it's super expensive. I think my sister still hangs clothes, but most people they might hang clothes. So anyway, you had to iron everything. So I actually don't have an iron. I think I did. I don't know what happened. I use my mother-in-law's, and I do steam. I like that. I like steaming, because I feel like you can do that really quick. I don't have an ironing board. My mom just went and bought another one because one of hers broke. It's just funny, but I know if I don't have to, I don't iron everything. I take everything hot and I try to fold it right away. So things don't need to be ironed or anything. So yeah, that's what it is. Hi, Nancy. Nancy N. Is this your first time here? I don't think I've seen you before. So anyway, do we do the number? The second one? Did everyone do it? Did everyone do it? Oh, gosh. Let's see. We have some numbers, but I don't know if everyone did it. There's Ruby said 60, 14, 73, 18, 56, 56. Oh, Deborah. Deborah, you have all luck today. You're like choosing the numbers. You can choose another one if you want. 85, 53, 40, 45, 16, 33. So we have one. I have one that could be the winner unless Deborah gets closer to the number. Oh, sorry. So, you guys want to see what I got on my Stitch Fix? But you have to promise me you'll watch the video too to see how everything fits. Oh, some of the pants are over there. 68. Hey, Sophia, how are you? Sophia won one of my giveaways last time, and I sent her the highlighter, something dry oil highlighter from the FatFit Fun, and she was like, "I love it. This is what we use on the stage and stuff like that." I was like, I'm so glad because I was gonna keep it to try and maybe never use it. So I'm glad it went to someone else. So I got this stop. It's like 3/4 sleeve with the knot and elastic. This one, I thought I was gonna love, but with the heat coming, like right now, I'm sweating, and like it's gonna get hot really soon. And I don't know if this sleeves are gonna be good for Southern California. Also, this fabric makes me sweat more. So, oh my gosh, I want to ask you guys. See, I saw you go on my fashion email. Oh yes, I know, Jenny. I was featured. That was like so funny. I was like, it's me. I was gonna ask you, have you guys seen the commercial for Lumi? It's kind of like a deodorant for maybe underarms or private parts or feet. And not I just wondered, like, have you guys tried it? Because I've been thinking about getting it. You still sweat wet, but you don't get stinky. And sometimes these clothes, like some of these materials, make me have a worse odor than I would normally have. Like the materials, So I was thinking about trying that Lumi for the summer. For the summer, well, if it's good, then I'll use it all the time. But let me know if you guys used it and what you thought. I'm so glad, Sophia. That's awesome. Look at this one. I thought this was pasty, and then I was gonna return it again. But then it's kind of like a collage of florals, and it's kind of like a good one. Oh, there's some yellow there. I saw. I thought it was mostly white, red, and blue. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I know the Lumiats are hilarious. I'm like, but do they work? Especially down there too, These are super cute. I've always been TMI, you guys. TMI. I've always been very hormonal. Like I developed early and all that other crap. So the odors are like a problem for me. And I went to the doctor. I checked. We did, everything comes up negative. Everything comes normal. It's just me. I even was drinking chlorophyll because someone said that chlorophyll kind of changes the body odor. And then I couldn't stomach it. The flavor was kind of bad. It wasn't that bad. It was minty. I don't know. And then I think it went also. I threw it away. And then I was reading yesterday that chlorophyll actually doesn't really do anything. So I don't know. I just need something to smell better constantly, and it's not like I don't shower and all that, it's like, just like how my body is. So I was thinking about those Lumi commercials. This one actually fit me really nice. I love that there's detail there. What do you guys think about the color? Stitch Fix sometimes has the really weird color combos. They're unique. It has like buttons on the back. Yeah, I think it's the lady parts, and that she uses a peach. So, you can just put a little bit of cream in the butt crack. The one thing I don't know about that is like if it's cream, is it gonna make me feel like I'm wet? You know, like when you put something, and you're like, okay, now it feels like sticky and wet. You know, like I want to feel dry and clean. So I don't know. And then this is a kimono, red kimono, very pretty too. I just need to know. I don't know if I have enough stuff to like. I have to have a lot of white tees, and I don't have a lot of white tees lately. So it's kind of hard. You know, it would be hard to. And then I have a. I got some purple denims that over there. I'm not gonna get up. So you'll have to watch the video. The purple denims over there. I'll give you a preview. The red is really pretty. I think my mom would like it too. She's like, my mom loves red. It's like her color. These are the denims, and they look better than. I love denim. I'm trying to figure out what my style is lately. You know, like I had a style all my life, but also as I'm getting older and I'm a mom and all that, parts rubbing together. I know. Oh my gosh, I know. And I'm putting like anything that is creamy or whatever. It's like I feel like I don't know. It would be hard. Um, the reviews say that it does work like magic. So I don't know. Some reviews, you know, like mostly are positive. So anyway, and one of the things that I love, and that's kind of like my style has always been, is I love colored pants and denim, and I would have one of every single color of the rainbow. That's one thing I love. I kind of like a very simple. I feel like I'm kind of simple. I like a cute top and jeans and some cute shoes. You know, that's kind of like what I like. Um, I think yeah, it's hard. Like, I used to say when I was younger, I'm like, oh my gosh, those girls that wear like jeans and white t-shirt, so simple. And then sometimes I'm like all about a jean and white t-shirt. But maybe like I add a little bit something, you know. It was just funny because I remember my friend, she was studying fashion design, and you would see her classmates. Some of them were dressed with jeans and a white t-shirt. I'm like, you're studying fashion design. Like you wear like, oh, they have a free trial program? I don't know. But I was looking on Amazon and people were saying like I'm gonna return it. So I'm like, well, if it's some people got an allergic reaction or something. Some say that it lasted like I don't know 2 weeks, and then the body got used to it, which is what used to happen to me a lot with deodorants. I found this deodorant one time when I was a teenager, and it was the only one that kept me dry. And then I had a cyst in my armpit because it was so dry that everything stayed inside. And then they gave me pills, thankfully, like, and it dissolved. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna need surgery. And that was the only deodorant that worked. So I couldn't use it anymore. And then all of the other ones that would be like great for 2 weeks, and then again, you know, I don't even sweat that much now because in Southern California it's way more dry than in Argentina. But in Argentina, I would take a shower, put my clothes on, walk to the corner of my house, and have like wet armpits. It was horrible. It was just so embarrassing, and it was just like something I couldn't like. Yeah, like I'll do a review for sure. Underparts, you know. So yeah, it's just frustrating. Like I take a shower and then not in the armpits, not but the lady parts, for example. Like I take a shower, I wash and everything, and then I do smell myself after. I don't know. And I know people say like, oh, you smell yourself more, but it's not like it's not only me. so so yeah. But I did go to the doctor. Someone was saying in the reviews like if you have smelly lady parts, you should go to the doctor. Yes, I did go and they did a test. Okay, and nothing's wrong. So I don't know what to tell you. You know what, Kelly? Like I am all about jeans and white t-shirt. I don't know. There's something nice. There's something simple yet I don't know. Like one time I laughed because I went to pick up my son from school and there were like at least 3 moms with jeans and a heather gray t-shirt. You know those heather gray? And I was like, did I not get the memo? I mean, how did everyone, you know, it's kind of like this, you know, like SoCal mom look, Orange County mom look, you know. Um, but, you know, it's funny what you say, like, because all these people I was watching Christy, Georgia Sunshine. She's like, I'm done. I don't want to get any more loungewear. I want to start getting, like, dressed pretty. And I totally agree with her because I never actually don't own much loungewear. I actually like to dress nice, I would say, quote unquote. I like to dress like I'm going out to be in the house. You know, like I want to put like my cute blouses and a jeans and the shoes. I wear my booties, you know. But hey, you know, I was wondering where you wear Biatch, Free Trader. No, I'm just kidding. I figure you were busy. But you missed the live with Natisha. Anyway. Um, I'm glad you're here. Hope that you had an easy day with work. So I know how busy you can get. But yes, like I actually like to wear jeans and a nice top, and booties. That's how I like to be dressed all day. So for me, loungewear, like I would never, if I get a box, would be to show you guys, like I would never pay, like more than $10 for joggers. I mean, seriously, like there's no way I'm gonna get like fancy loungewear. I don't know. Like I like to get my pajamas around 5, 6 p.m. But then during the day, I like to wear jeans. I don't know. That's how I feel comfortable. And I can't like sometimes I say, okay, I should wake up and put some leggings and a top so I can work out. I don't like that. But then if I wear the jeans, I don't work out. It's kind of like a catch 22. But at the same time, I don't feel. I don't know. Like when I'm wearing workout clothes, I don't feel pretty. I guess I don't know, productive. I don't know. But I should. I need to. I went running the other day, you guys, and I hurt my hip. Like I'm old. I had a hip injury 2 Christmases ago. I don't know if you guys remember that I was dancing with Walter and I felt something like that was a noise on my hip. And they told me that there's like a skin covering the muscle. It's called hip bursitis and blah blah blah. And it was fine. I went running one time recently and I was hurting. I was like, okay, I had to take it. And then I went running again. It's hurting. I'm like, I can't even run. I mean, seriously. So I think it's probably because I'm too overweight, so I have to take it easy. But well, yes, no, totally, totally. But I mean, honestly, like I should like yoga pants more than jeans because jeans can be a little restrictive sometimes. um, but for some reason, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I just feel like I'm frumpy or I don't. So it's better. I hope. Yeah, it's kind of getting better. But running is one of the things that I don't love to do. It is really hard for me to get out. And I told my husband like I'm going to run, and he's like, sure. Like he really encourages me and watch the kids and all that. But it does help um my weight loss. It's one of the things that helped me a lot. And then I'll say if I can't do it, I'm like, oh, I have to put a workout at home, and it's just different. I don't know. It's just excuses, I know. But yes, I do buy stretchy jeans, but they stretch at a certain point. What do you guys think I should do? Because those jeans that I showed you, they're $99, and I do have credit on Stitch Fix. Like obviously, I would never buy them with real money personally. Like not now, maybe in the future. So the 14 fit me a little tight. I don't know, you guys. I'm doing something wrong with the keto, which is running is not bad for you, for your knees, maybe. That sounds like, oh my gosh. I remember in Argentina, they used to say running gives you cellulite. I'm like, no, if you run, you actually won't have that much cellulite because you'll drink more water and your skin will be more running. I mean, one thing about running is, and I'm not talking about running at race. Okay, I'm talking about jogging. It I hate doing it and I get bored doing it, so I have to do it with the right music. But once I'm done, I feel so much better. It helps me sleep better, creates endorphins and all that, and it just like sheds my weight. Like it sheds it, at least 20 minutes. But no, I think it's bad if you have, yes, like for your knees, if you do it too much or whatever. But they say never run downhill. And what else? Yeah, never run down. My husband always says, like, don't run downhill. But if you keep running, Kelly, you won't be fat. Have you ever seen a runner like is fat? No. My husband was in a cross country team in track and field. So you're barking at the wrong crowd, well, because he's like, um, I know, and I hate, to be honest. Like it's something that when I'm doing it, I'm like, I don't like it. But after, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I remember when I used to run every morning, and then I did high intensity training at home, and I was like ripped right before I got pregnant. I was like, oh, I was getting really ripped, but and I slept better too. But yeah, you have to be careful. That's why maybe I shouldn't do it with this weight right now. I should wait to lose a little bit, like more, and then go run. Because but I wasn't running. Like I was doing like 1 minute run or jog, and then 2 minute walk, 1 minute run. Um, how does it break it down? Yeah. Don't tell me that. Who's here? Andrea? I didn't see you. How does it break it down? That's so sad. Well, maybe I'm too old already to run. So, hi, Andrea. I'm not too old, but did we do the second giveaway, guys? Did everyone say number 1 to 100? We did one, so everyone that joined can say, "Hi, Andrea. Your joints don't like it." Oh, but only from like the waist down, right? Or I don't know. Anyway, don't rain on my parade. Anyway, I can't run because my hip hurts, but I it helps you lose weight for sure. Gets your, Anyway, I'll have to call your husband. I'll call your husband and talk to him. Hi, you guys. Hi, Andrea. Yes, that's what I should do. Like fast walking for sure. Yeah, and if I go, like I'll go out because I like to go also in by myself and put some music on and kind of like let it go. Like it's my. I'm not doing it all the time. I just did it. It's really hard because sometimes I do. Well, my husband got an injury because he went from, I don't know, let's say 40 miles to 80 miles when he switched colleges. So swimming is inconvenient. And I think I need to have someone pushing me because I'm swimming by myself. I'm like, okay, I'm done. And, like, how do I know when it's enough? I don't know. Yeah, I used to do high intensity interval training. Um, so that was pretty good. But I have to do it and the kids get on top of me. I'm doing push ups and they jump, like they climb on top of me. I'm doing sit ups and they climb on top of me. So the one thing that would be nice, Noel. The one thing is like my husband woke up the other day and I was like, okay, I'm going to run by, and I went and it was nice. One, like I don't have to like get the stroller out or, whatever. And Bush's stroller is really heavy with the kids, it's heavy. So I can listen to music and I don't have to run, but I was like running because I don't know, like, I felt like sometimes that it's fun, But that's what would be nice. I don't have any space. So, but yeah, it'd be nice. But I'm not buying in-laws will let me have it in the living room. But I don't know if I like the stationary bike. I don't know. But I do like, I've been doing Pop Sugar Fitness sometimes. Yes, I do use them sometimes as my weight resistance. There was this ladies, I think we talked about it, when there were some Asian ladies doing some aerobics, cardio something, and I put it on a list to do it later, and I always forgot. I was like, oh, I know why. Sorry. Oops. My batteries are running out. 1 second. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad you said something, Chris, because I wasn't charging the phone. It was slowly running out of batteries. That's why. Hey, can you guys hear me? What do you guys think of my eyes today? I did like yellow and blue. No. I Can you guys hear me better now? It was my phone when it's running out of batteries. So yeah, that was everything on Stitch Fix. So we'll try it out. I'll try it out. And anyway, the first thing I'm gonna tell my husband is what you said, Noel. I'm gonna be like, but anyway, yeah. So I have to do the other cardio. It's just a time to do it. Like the moment I said, okay, I'm gonna do this right now. So I have to go and put my clothes on and do it. Like I know it sounds like excuses, but it's just in the moment it's hard. So that's why I said, like, okay, maybe I should just get dressed in the morning and do it. And that has worked. I did do it because I want to get out of the workout clothes. So maybe I should do it. Yeah. Well, we can say goodbye. Oh, wait. Let's choose a second winner. Thank you. I'll try to do a video. I will. I have a feeling that when I do the video, it's not gonna look the same. So don't be disappointed if it doesn't. Guys, what's this? I don't know. Let's choose a number. Some people said number, right? Should we start over? I don't know. I'll say the same number. Say the same number that you were saying before. So you don't lose. Okay. And then whoever didn't guess, say a number from 1 to 100. And we'll choose the second winner. Okay. So Oh, wow, I got a bunch of numbers now. Mom Dukes, you said 85. You can choose another number because um uh, someone already said 85. But I think I had a winner, but not everyone had said it. So let's see. And next week, are you coming with? Are you coming here with me, Noel, or am I going to your what do you call it? Your grounds, your playground, Priscilla? Oh my God, you have done a few of Chloe's videos. Who is Chloe? Angel. Okay, okay. Angel, I want Jess from Everything Proof to come to my live. We've been talking about it, but she hasn't committed to anything yet. So yes, you do need to get some wine, Kelly. So send her a message. Sue is kind of talking to her too. Well, how do you say it? Like, am I going to your grounds? How do you say when that? Your habitat. Okay. So I think the winner. Okay, the number was 80. So who's the winner? You let me know. 80. Oh, Chloe. I don't know. I know, Priscilla. Oh my gosh. But hey, I mean, it's luck. I don't know. I don't want to tell anyone not to, but not to enter because, yeah, closer to without going over. We have to do a practice run so I can see the chat. I don't get it. Priscilla. Well, no, I'll say Priscilla can win. I don't know. Oh. Oh, yeah, let's do a practice chat. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, practice run. Yes, yes. Sure. Oh, nice, Noel. I know. And I'll show you the numbers, you guys, 35 and 80. I chose one higher, one lower, so. Yay! Thank you so much for everyone that came for the first time. I think Deborah, Gail, Mom Dukes, was that your first time to today? I know. Priscilla, Andrea, and Sue are gonna be banned. Banned. Just kidding. Miss Chris, Ruby, I think this is your first time. I'm not sure. Oh, Andrea has two giveaways. One is beautiful, or one is beauty, maybe, and the other one's quilting. That sounds fun. I don't quilt. I don't sew. I don't want to, but I wanted to learn. I actually bought a sewing machine that my mom is keeping for me. But yes, thank you for coming. Good night, Mom Dukes. What is your name? So we don't call you Mom Dukes, but I don't know if I'll remember. Good night, Jenny. Have a good night. Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Thanks so much for coming. I'm so glad you guys came. And next week, Noelle's gonna be here too. It's her technically her day of lives, which I have no problem going over there, but she wants to come over here, so totally fine, and she'll have giveaways. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kelly. I'm so glad you guys have a good time. That is always my worry. I'm like, so I am so happy that you guys have a good time. And remember, Deborah, you won the authentic book box, so DM Natisha on her Instagram, and whoever wants to subscribe, you can use Lucia 10 for 10% off. Um, Thank you so much, Angel. Night, everyone. Yeah, let's say good night. We're almost 2 hours in. I know my husband, he hasn't come and told me anything, surprisingly, but he has to go to study, and yeah, keeping him in your prayers because he always gets so stressed out every semester. He does really good, but thank you so much, everyone. Yay. Bye, Ruby. Bye, Ronnie. Bye, Gail. I don't know if you're leaving, Gail, but we're leaving, so let's say goodbye. Thanks, Kelly. That means a lot. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So who won the first giveaway? Nancy Durham, right? Won the first giveaway, and then the second one, Priscilla. I'll reach out to you, Priscilla, on Instagram to show you what I have and see if you want it or not. Bye, guys. Have a good night. See you next Thursday or my next video as usual. I'm gonna finish this wine first, though. Noel, I'm gonna see what the cocktail is for next. I have a cocktail from one of the authentic book boxes. I'm gonna see what it is and see if I can make it for next time. Yeah? Okay. Bye, guys. I have to clean up everything here because after I'm done with the lights, man, it is a mess. Oh, you did? I'm sorry. Okay. You did one, the first one, Nancy? Okay, message me on Instagram. Brenda or Deborah? Well, it's all documented. Yeah, I'll have to go and check. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was Nancy Durham, too. But I don't know why. So it's okay. I can double check the numbers. I trust everyone. It's fine. Deborah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that. So this is the one. Everything that came in here is for Nancy and what? Nancy and Priscilla both won the box. Yours? Oh my gosh. Really? Which Nancy? Durham or Nettlebout? No, wait a second. Nettlebout. Nettlebout? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. No, totally. I got confused because we had two Nancy's. It's totally fine. So that's so funny. That tells you had to participate. You had to go and participate because that's the way, That's funny. That is so funny. I'm wearing my lounge shorts, the biker shorts from the Cosify box. That is really comfy for sitting and filming. But I'm wearing a cute blouse, Oh gosh. Okay, Nancy. Oh, you're so honest. Thanks. I don't know why I got confused, you guys. It was I'm so happy though. Anyway, I think you won. You won a lot, right, Nancy? So you're not sad or anything. I'm gonna start turning off the lights, you guys, like they do at the restaurants. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna start turning off the lights. You get the hint, okay? Like the turn off the lights, and the turn on the music. And you're like, oh, I think they're kicking us out. But no, I just do it because that way, when we come to bed, I don't have to rush. I know, right? I don't know, you guys. You take it or leave it. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the other day I was watching a video of this lady, Cia Elise. You guys watch her? She's hilarious. She does mostly like Stitch Fix unboxings. And she said, bye, Angel. She said, oh, some people, some YouTubers, they do more shots of their feet. They, like, when they unbox and everything, they actually do close-ups of the feet because they get better views, because some creeps like to watch, like, the feet. And I was like, she said, I just told you that, so you just do whatever you want with that information. She was really funny. And well, yeah, at least that made me crack up. And I was like, oh, now I know what I have to do for my to get some more views. I have to just put more I have to put more feed stuff, like that guy. You know how we have a guy in my videos that says, oh, belly, sexy belly. He's always like commenting when I show belly. And I'm very careful because I don't even want to like lift up my t-shirt in case I show belly, Because, sorry, a creep is going to be like, oh, look at that sexy belly. I'm like, okay, like it's not even that sexy, Get over it. Side boob. I don't have anything that shows side boob, unfortunately. But yeah, I usually do that. There was I don't remember, like, one time YouTube suggested a video like how this person makes a ton of money selling picture of her feet. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell pictures of my feet. How do I get into that, you guys? Anyway, we're here. Which one, Priscilla? CLEs or the picture of the feet? I know, it's hilarious. I'm like, can we just find out? Because first, I want to make some money. I mean, how does one get into that? I have clothes to fold in the bed, so. Oops. Did I kick you out? Oh, the belly guy. Yeah. Jeez. One time, I didn't know this, and Noel then told me that he put like the minute and he put sexy belly. And I said, well, thank you for pointing out the obvious, And then Noel told me, oh, I'm sorry. No, he does that so all the other creeps know where to go. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. Like, what? I don't get these people, Why don't they go watch YouTube? Why don't they go watch like other kind of sites? You know what I mean? Like, why do they come to YouTube to get? That's weird. Isn't it? I mean, just do something else. You guys gonna follow me while I do everything. Okay. Anyway. Putting the mirror fucking there. I'm reading right now, Priscilla Kinley. Well, not Priscilla. I can telling everyone. Okay, don't feel left out or anything. One second. I'm reading Kinley Finley is Killing It. It's about a woman who's a writer, and she gets mistaken for a hit woman. It's pretty funny. So I'll tell you how it goes if you want to know later. Okay, well, I'll let you guys go so I have to put my stuff away. But thanks so much for staying till the end. 11 of you that's staying. Yes, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, I think so. I think it's kind of like a murder mystery, kind of like comedy. So, but yeah, my husband's making funny bird sounds for the kids, and the kids are like eating it up. So, I've heard of the book. I have it right here. One sec. It just opened, so let me just bookmark it. I have a bookmark. Came in a thriller. I am. I'm squished, but not squished only because I'm filming now. I'm just squished in this room, So I just, you know how it is. Anyway, bye guys. I want to go and I don't want to go. I want to go and I don't want to. You know how it is. You know how that is. So the purple jeans from Stitch Fix. Really cute. Are there 7 for Mankind jeans are good? They're so expensive. I don't understand why jeans are so expensive. I mean, I understand that some of them are like a really good different fit than other ones, but at the same time, like I remember my mom, she told me one time, and I don't know if it's true, but she told me that she worked. I think she worked at a factory. You know, like she had a friend working at a denim factory, and like all the name brands would go buy from that factory. So like they're all getting the denim from the fair, like the same. Bye guys, let's go. Let's go to sleep. Let's go hang out with our families. We'll see you on my next live.